The Dorian Mode. This is a really popular mode in blues and jazz, and I'll tell you why in just a second. Let's look at it and listen to it compared to a C major scale. So C major, of course, C Dorian, so immediately noticeable is that flatted third, and then the flatted seventh. So buried in here, if we take out a couple of notes, if we take out the second and the sixth, what we're left with is, which of course is the C minor pentatonic. So that's why this scale plays so well over the blues. Even when we add in the two notes we took out, if we add in that second D and then we add our major sixth back in, the A just makes things better for the blues, because of course if you're playing the blues like that D is the ninth of, it's a second of C, but it's actually, if you do the extension, it's the ninth. So you have, and of course the A is the sixth, but if you do the extension and count up, it's also the 13th. So works very well over the blues. And even when you go to the next change in the blues, if you're playing from your C7 to your F, the third of F is going to be A. So jazz blues players love the Dorian scale. It's just wonderful over blues changes like that. So let's look at the chord changes, the chord family that plays over this. Of course, if when we were on D Dorian, and that was the second degree of a C major scale. So this is C Dorian, so it's the second degree of a B flat major scale. So our B flat chord family is the one that we're going to use over the C Dorian. So the C Dorian chord family that we're borrowing from B flat major is of course C minor, D minor, E flat, F, G minor, A minor 7 flat 5, and B flat, before we get back to our C minor again. So, and like I said, that's the B flat major chord family as well. So the other good thing about this is all of the patterns, the 7 patterns of B flat major that you learned, play over this. Again, the tricky part is to make it sound like you're playing in C Dorian and not just blowing B flat scales. But it's not that hard to do if you spend a little time with it. If our first position of B flat, our major scale here, we start on the 6th fret. So the second position of B flat major, of course, is our first position of C Dorian. So I'm purposely not playing any B flat major scales right now. So we're strictly in C minor, C Dorian. That's our tonal center. We haven't screwed that up with any outside information. We're just hearing that right now. So let me play some simple stuff over C Dorian so you can kind of see how it works. This the chords I've chosen over this, C minor to F, E flat. So those are all part of the C Dorian family.